What's going on, everybody? Your host AMF1534 here. Let's play some Contra, the game of pure unadulterated carnage that's literally as old as I am. It actually came out the same year. Now, let me explain something. This is not going to be a perfect run. I'm going to put a very high stress on that. This is also going to be probably the only game in the world in which I had to cheat in order to play it, because I've never been able to beat this game without using infinite lives, and so that's pretty much what we're going to do. I'm going to use infinite lives. Do not judge me, because this game is hard as absolute shit, so don't give me crap for it. But pretty much, I mean, the name of the game is very simple. You literally destroy anything and everything that moves, and if you don't, then you're probably going to die. I mean, you pretty much have one hit of anything will kill you. It doesn't matter what it is. Even running into people will kill you. Even though I don't see how that would really work. I mean, if you have a gun and you're shooting at them, you're probably going to kill them. But whatever, I mean, they have to do it somehow. This game's already hard enough as it is with just the raw amounts of everything that they throw at you between people and gunfire. So, there's obviously various amounts of power-ups. It's kind of hard to tell right now because my ROM is kind of glitchy, but the spread shot right here is a 5-directional weapon. It's definitely the best weapon in this game by a long shot. You'll see various other things out there. There's an F, which you haven't seen that yet, but that's a flamethrower. There's one that's called, it's a B, which that's a barrier. That'll pretty much give you a temporary shield. You'll probably see that once or twice during the course of this LP, even though I'm obviously not going to have it for very long, because I will get killed eventually in here. There's also one that says R, which I didn't figure out what that really meant until about a couple of months ago, which took me 23 years to figure out that that's rapid fire. It'll pretty much, you know, give your weapon the ability to shoot faster, and like the bullets move faster, so it's not just like shooting quicker like out of the gun, but it gets there quicker. And I'm rambling now, so pretty much that's level 1, the jungle. It's not very hard, but oh my god, this is my favorite part of this game. I love the base levels. I just love it mainly for the music, so I'll let you listen to it for a minute because it's my favorite. Now, in case you haven't figured it out already, I mean, this song's awesome for one. This is actually one of my favorite songs ever for a game, and it's like almost a quarter of a century old, and it's still that tight. Anywho, these are the base levels. You'll find it, I mean, you'll see these a number of times in this game. Actually, I think it's twice. And the main objective, obviously, you know, blow up the circular thing in the middle. That'll end up tearing down the gate that you can run through going to the next room. The only thing in this entire game that bothers me about this game is the way that the people, like the enemies, move in this room. It's so awkward and unexplainable why they do it. Like, I don't really get why they run like that. They're just, why are they jumping around like a bunch of fucking idiots? I can't figure it out. I don't really care because it makes them easier for me to kill because they don't really shoot while they're jumping. I don't think. Oh boy. So for these rooms with the bigger circles in it like this, you actually don't have to blow up all the other guns in there in order to be able to use it, or to be able to blow it up. You only have to blow up one of them. The other part of it's just dodging everything. These do obviously get harder. Avoid the dynamite sticks or whatever they are. They look kind of like pipe bombs, sort of. But every one of these will end in a room sort of like this. God damn it! There goes my spread shot. This is kind of sort of a boss, I guess. This is definitely a game where a lot of the bosses aren't actually people. They just end up being like weird machines and shit that you have to blow up with your little pea shooter. That's the only thing I hate about this game, is that the default weapon they give you just is like the worst piece of crap in the world. And whatever boss this is, it like shoots just weird, like these weird bubble things at you. I never really figured that out either. But a couple of shots of that and you'll pretty much blow it up. I don't even worry about it. But like, what is this thing? I mean, like, I understand the storyline behind this. I gotta scratch my nose really quick. Hold on a sec. All right, there we go. It's pretty much an alien invasion, and it's up to Mr. Oh, what the hell? I don't remember exactly what this guy's name is, the main character. I want to say that his name's like Bill Rogier, which, if it is, then that's awesome that I remembered that. If it's not, then that sucks that I forgot what it was, and somebody please remind me of it. Anywho, so that's level 2, off to stage 3. I think there's 8 stages in all, so this is not going to be a very long LP at all. Another thing that drives me nuts about this game, one of the only other 2 things that bothers me about this game, is that when you die, if you die, for when you respawn, it's really, really hard to see where you're at, because it may just be because my game is kind of glitchy like that, and it drives me fucking crazy. This is definitely not what I envisioned a laser looking like. It looks more like fire coming out of a dragon's mouth more than anything else, which apparently by the transitive property means that dragons shoot lasers instead of fire, so... Oh, gotta get up there. God, I hate that part. Is that the barrier? That's the barrier I told you about. You can pretty much just run through everything. As long as you're blinking, then it's still active. When it's not, then that sucks and it goes away. The only thing that I hate about the barrier is that... Or not the barrier, but the laser, is that you can't shoot it, like, really quickly, like the other guns. You have to, like, fire it slowly, because you can only have one laser on the screen at once, which is absolute crap. I don't appreciate it, really. Which is why I try to not use it when absolutely possible. Oh boy, I hate these little turret gun things. And there's nothing I can do about it to get by it, so I just gotta go over it. Ooh, another spread shot. Let me have it. Yes. God, I love being able to have spread shots. It's just absolutely better than every weapon in this game. And it's really going to come in handy. If you can have the spread shot throughout this entire level, you're going to do yourself a really big service, because the boss coming up at the end of this level is really going to require that you have it. I mean, you can definitely kill it without it, but I would highly recommend that you have it. Otherwise, you're going to feel the pain coming right out of your buttocks. Keep in mind, too, that in these levels like this, if you were to fall off the bottom, like if you're like respawn and you go down below where the screen is, you automatically die, so try to not do that. Here's this boss. I actually thought this was the end boss when I played this as a little kid. I was like, holy shit, I'm already there. Damn it. I forgot about that. This thing shoots those things out really fast. See what I mean about the respawning thing? This is your one chance to kill it. There you go. And then the actual rest of the boss is easy, because you can stand right here and pretty much not even get hit by anything. The funny thing about this game, let me tell you a funny story about this game. I mean, I told you already in this, I think in the beginning, that I've never beaten this before without having to cheat. The only person that I know, out of anybody that I know, and I know quite a few people that play games, the only person that I've ever seen beat this game without having to use any cheats or anything was my dad. And my dad doesn't even play video games very much, but he loved Contra. So, it's just like the most mind-blowing thing ever that my dad, of all people, not me, that he was just able to totally rape this game without even trying. Shit. Luckily, the good thing about those gates right there is that you can hit them as many times as you want and it doesn't kill you. It's just a really big inconvenience, because it'll pretty much get you killed. If there's any amount of people in here shooting at you, you're probably going to die. And I just earned an extra life, even though I have 99 of them, so it doesn't even matter. Oh, shit. Those rolling things, you can either choose to, you know, shoot at them, and they'll go away, or you can jump over them. I really just would rather shoot them, because every time I try to jump over them, I end up hitting them like a moron, and I feel like a dumbass. I don't know how any of those 4 people avoided the shots that I fired at them. That didn't make any sense. Yeah, see? I shot him while I was standing up and it didn't do jack shit, so why all of a sudden are they just immune to things? Come on, come on, come on. How did that guy not get hit? I shot bullets right in the middle of that thing. It just blows my mind sometimes how they get away with things like that. I hate the pea shooter weapon. It's a real piece of crap that I have to absolutely button mash this thing into a fucking oblivion. Yeah, if you're going to play Contra games, you better make sure that your thumbs are conditioned, because you're going to be pushing the same button over and over and over for a long time. I don't know how that thing didn't hit me. It pretty much clipped me. Ooh, rapid fire. Awesome. Yes, rapid fire. The one that I didn't realize what it was for many, many years. But who cares? The boss for this area is definitely a little more difficult, but I don't really care, because I'm still going to totally rape it anyways. None of these bosses are actually really difficult, except for there's a couple of them that are kind of a pain in the dick. This is just not one of them. Actually, no, I take that back. This is definitely one of them, especially if your game's glitchy like mine is, but if you can kind of master it on a really crappy ROM like this, then you're probably going to be good to go. Oh, damn it. Usually if you shoot the red guys, they give you power-ups, but not on things like that. Like I said before, do not bother having to blow up all of the guns. I mean, it would probably be nice, but you don't have to. If you hit one of them, it makes the thing in the middle vulnerable. If I could learn how to fucking speak. Come on, baby! You don't know how you avoided me again. I even have rapid fire on you, still able to avoid it. Boom! Alright, so we're gonna have just enough time to kill this boss, and then we'll be out of time for this episode. I'm trying to keep these a little bit shorter, so that I don't just do it all in one episode, even though I very easily could, because it's not a very long game, like I already said. Oh, shit. I'm gonna get you. This is gonna be a lot easier. Oh, God, not the flying bubbles. I hate the bubbles. Those things they're like little homing little sons of bitches. They'll get you. This boss is kind of tricky. It's really hard to figure out which one you're supposed to shoot at, especially when there's 4 of them that keep like randomly popping up. God, those things are tricky. Get the fuck out of here. I hate them. I need it. Okay, you can shoot. I mean, you can shoot the bubbles. It's just that it's a pain in the ass trying to get to them. Come on, come on. Damn it, just hurry up and go away! Yes! He is dead, and I've only died like, what, once or twice? This, unfortunately, is where this starts getting really, really ugly. I'm gonna level with you right now. The snowfield all the way through the last level of this game is where it gets really, really bad. But you'll have to wait until next time. So when we come back next time on Contra, we're gonna do pretty much levels 5 through the rest of this game. So I will see you guys next time. This is your host AMF1534 saying thank you guys for watching. Peace out.